Hiya.
Hiya.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Where have you been?
Just for a walk.
Do you want to go to the cafe?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I'll see you later, all right?
Gets easy, you know.
What?
You know, seeing your mum and dad get new partners.
She's my mum's best friend. You knew, didn't you? Well, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to upset you.
Oh, that's just what they said. Sound just like Martin.
You, fancy going out pictures tonight?
I can't, I'm busy.
What about tomorrow night?
Well, I'm busy tomorrow as well.
Candice, I'd never see you these days.
It's not my fault I'm in demand.
You all right, son?
No, I'm fed up.
Why, what's up?
In a word, women.
Oh, not you at all.
Hey?
Well, Tyrone's having trouble with Maria. So come on, then. Spill the beans.
I think Candice has seen somebody else.
Oh, get off.
Well, every time I ask her out, she says she's busy.
Don't mean she's busy with another lad.
Yeah, she's really backed off lately.
Well, you want to have it out with her?
Do you think so?
Well, she can't go mucking you about. You got to start as you mean to go on, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, you're right. You came then?
Had to, didn't I? You said you'd chuck me if I didn't.
I had to say that, so you wouldn't have come.
But what do you want?
Candice, what's going on?
What do you mean?
We're meant to be going out together, and I never see you.
Yeah, well, I've been busy, that's all.
You seen somebody else?
No.
Have you gone off me?
No.
Well, something's happened, because I hardly see you.
Look, the reason I've been busy is because I've got a job.
Yeah, I know, the paper round.
No, I jacked that in ages ago. I mean, I've got a proper job in a factory.
Doing what?
Packing Christmas decorations.
Hey? I don't get it. How can you have a job? You're still at school?
I am 15, and I'll leave next year. And anyway, I'm still going to school.
So that's why you're off all last week?
I was filling in for someone. Usually I just work 5 till 9.
And that's why you didn't want to go out with me?
Well, I meant to tell you.
So, do they know you're only 15?
I think so. I mean, I'm not the only one from our year that works there, so I guess they just turn a blind eye.
It's slave labour. The only reason a factory is going to employ a kid...
I'm not a kid!
...is because they're cheap and I've got no rights.
It's great. You should come and have a look around. Could even get you a job.
I'm the whole point of me staying on at school so I don't have to work in a factory.
Yeah, well, you're dead brainy. I hate school.
Look, you'll end up leaving with no GCSEs. Working in a factory's a laugh now, but it won't be a laugh when it's the only job you can get.
And who's to say I won't end up running the company?
What was your mum think about you staying out late?
She thinks I'm in a homework club or I'm out with you.
I should be so lucky. Look, you're going to live to regret it. I know you will.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get the sack if I don't get a move on. I said I had a doctor's appointment. So, are we going out or what?
If you're sure you can fit me into your busy schedule.
I've got Thursday off, so if you're not busy, we could go out for a meal.
You can't buy me that easily.
All right, then. Shopping and then a meal, my treat.
Done.
Done? Hey, look who it is.
What are you looking at, hey?
Oh, come on. Let's get you inside.
I'm fine, it's these shoes.
What are you doing? Oh, nice one. What's it to you? She'll blame me, won't she? I knew shouldn't have told you lot. What are you doing?
Luke Ashton, shut up and sit down. Todd Grimshaw, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Go and sit down. I'll speak to you later. And for future reference, it's An Elkie, not A Elkie. Why did you write that about me?
It wasn't me. I was trying to rub it off.
Trying to spare my feelings.
No, just knew I'd get the blame for it.
So who did write it then?
I don't know.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Been spouting off, have we, about the other night? You wouldn't like it if I sat down in the staff room telling other teachers what you did at home, would you?
No.
Well, do me the courtesy of letting me have a private life, OK?
OK. Can I go now?
Yes.
Hey, love. What are you doing here?
I had to get out of that place.
Why? What's gone wrong?
Gone and done it again, hasn't he?
Todd Grimshaw?
Got to school this morning. What's daubed all over the walls? Ramsden's a wino.
Oh. Now, are you sure it's Todd?
Oh, who else could it be? I knew there'd be trouble like this.
Why? What do you mean?
It's all right you living next door to your patients. They worship the ground you walk on. Live across the road from your pupils and it's like living in a cage of tigers.
Well, it's not as bad as that, is it?
How would you know? You ever taught 16 and 17-year-olds? They don't put you up on a pedestal, they put your picture on a dartboard.
So it's that again, is it? You want to move out, do you?
No way.
But I thought you just...
I'm not letting the likes of Todd Grimshaw drive me out my home.
Oh, for goodness sake, Charlie. Well, let me know when you decide what the heck you do want, yeah? I've got to get back to the surgery.
Oh, what's got into you?
Flaming Ramsden.
Oh, what is it this time?
Having me up in front of the head, didn't she?
Well, I bet it weren't for now, so come on, what have you done?
Nothing. Someone wrote something on the board about her.
Something like what?
Ramsden's an alky or something. Well, she is. But I didn't write it, I swear.
Hey, I want a word with you.
Yeah?
What's all this rubbish you've been spreading about my wife?
I haven't been spreading anything.
Oh, right, saying she's a wino. That's nothing, is it?
Hey, look, what's your problem? I've got out to do with it.
Hey, don't you walk away from me.
Hey!
What do you think you're doing?
I told him I didn't do out.
We've been writing graffiti on walls saying Charlie's a drunk.
And the lad said he didn't do it, so let him go.
All right, and you believe him, do you?
I do. And I said let him go. Get on. You're a doctor. You ought to know better.
What are you doing? I could have had a patient in here.
What am I doing? I'm not the one setting about school kids in the street.
I didn't set about him.
That's not what I heard. I'm a school teacher, not a school girl. And I don't need you squaring up to their dads either.
What, Dennis ain't his dad?
For goodness sake, what is wrong with you? I can handle this without you barging in.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I'll bet. I wonder what your precious patients think about you now, eh? You've made a laughingstock out of both of us.
Oh, come on, Charlie. I was thinking of you.
I don't know what you were thinking about. I don't want to know. But what happened out there today, Matt? You can get done for it. It's called assault.
They won't do me.
Well, let's hope they don't, eh? Now I'm going back to school and we'll see what Todd's written on the walls now, shall we, eh?
Yeah, well, she's always had it in for our Todd, and as far as her drinking's concerned, well, we've all seen evidence of that.
Yeah, mind you, Ken used to be a teacher, and I know how hard it is for them when kids start sticking the boot in.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean her husband has to go and do the same.
Oh, I know what you mean. I couldn't believe the way he was carrying on at lunchtime, and him a doctor as well.
Yeah, well, if you think that's carrying on, wait till I get started, because it's not stopping at this, I can tell you. See ya.
Yeah.
All right, Todd. How'd you get on at school this afternoon?
I got hauled in front of the head about the graffiti.
And what did you say?
I didn't know out about it.
Fair enough, if that's the truth.
It is.
I didn't mean that. I just hope the lad what's done it's worth keeping quiet for.
Dunno.
And how does he know about Mrs. Ramsden's drinking habits?
Should have kept my mouth shut, eh?
Who said you never learn out at school?
Right. I've arranged to see your head at lunchtime, so you just leave the talking to me and keep your gob buttoned, understood?
Do you have to come?
Yeah, I do.
Mum, I don't need you fighting my battles anymore. I'm a big lad, I can take care of myself.
Well, if that's the case, how come you don't make your own bed, do your own washing, or cook your own tea?
That's different, isn't it?
Listen, if someone messes with my kid, I'm like a mummy grizzly, only not so cuddly. Come on.
I'm sorry that this meeting is necessary, Mrs. Grimshaw.
Yeah, so am I, because Todd's done out wrong. So you say. That's right, I'm his mum and I should know.
I'm afraid the evidence suggests otherwise.
What evidence?
Todd's been writing things about me on the board.
And how do you know that it was him?
You've got no proof. No one saw me do anything.
Who else could it be?
Oh, is this about him seeing you legless?
I wasn't.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, would it? I mean, what about our party a while back? Your husband practically had to carry you home.
I'm sorry.
Mrs. Grimshaw, we're here to discuss Todd's behaviour on school premises, not Mrs. Ramsden's in her own private time.
Yeah, well, one's pretty much to do with the other, if you ask me.
No, it isn't.
You what?
Well, it don't matter how rattled she gets. I never wrote nothing about it on the board.
So who was it then?
I don't know.
Oh.
What is this? My lad's innocent until proven guilty. You're a head teacher, not the head of the flaming KGB.
Mrs. Grimshaw, if you can't be civil to my staff...
You'll do what? Give me the cane? Yeah, well, I'd really love to see you try.
Are you threatening me?
No more than you are threatening my lad with something he didn't do.
Well, that'd be right. They never listen to what you got to say at this place. Teachers are always right, and kids are only there to get in the way.
That's nonsense.
You know very well how proud we are of pupils' achievements at this school.
That's rubbish. All they do is make you look good. That's why they're in here, and that's all you care about.
Todd?
I've had enough of it.
And I've had enough of you. You're excluded.
Oh, what? For just knocking a few lousy tin cups off the shelf?
He's out of control.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. I'd be angry if I had to put up with you.
And that's enough, Mrs. Grimshaw. I'm not listening to any more of this. You're banned from the school too.
Oh.
You can see where he gets it from. It's such a shame, because Todd's such a bright boy, but doesn't stand a chance with a mother like that.
She's certainly forthright. Can't be easy for you living on the same street.
Across the road, in fact.
Maybe a little more discretion on your part would help things.
I'm sorry?
You're a teacher, Charlotte. You remain a representative of this school, and hopefully a role model to its pupils.
What are you saying, Miss Johnson?
I expect our students to behave out of school, but I'm prepared if sometimes they don't. I don't extend the same leniency to my staff.
But I haven't done anything.
If you must get drunk, do so behind your own door. And stay there. And if you've got a problem, please find some help.
A problem? I don't have a problem.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Charlotte.
So they've chucked Todd out of school? What, for good like?
5 days.
For doing out?
Our Todd didn't stand a chance. I tell you, I was seeing red the minute I walked in that office.
And you not think that might have had something to do with it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Thing is, poor Todd, he's a bright lad, but he's inherited my big gob. Whereas me, on the other hand, got a big gob, no brains to go with it.
What?
What?
That!
Oh, no.
Oh, it's bad enough it happening in school, but here, he's got a nerve.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It won't happen again by the time I've finished.
No,
with
you
it.
won't do anything.
Well, I'm not going to just ignore it.
Neither am I. I'll sort this out, don't you worry. Seen enough, have we? Huh?
Yeah, all right, come on, inside.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, come to clean my windows for me?
I'm not in the mood for any of your jokes. I want to see Todd.
Why? So that you can accuse him of something else he didn't do?
What's up?
Gestapo's back. So come on then, what's he supposed to have done this time?
He sprayed graffiti all over our door, and he can get over there now and scrub it off.
No way, I didn't do that.
Did you actually see him do anything?
No, but I know.
So how do you know it's him?
Don't you think it's a bit of a coincidence that the minute he's suspended for school, all these things start happening around here instead of at school?
Listen, lady, I've had enough of your accusations, so you can take your bucket and bog off.
You're so lucky having a week off school.
You're mad? It's boring. Do you think of all the catching up I'll have to do when I get back?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be bothered. I mean, it's their fault that you're not in school in the first place.
Oh, yeah, great idea. And then when I fail my next lot of exams, that'll really show 'em, eh?
Sorry, I didn't think. Well, we have to find out who really did it then. You know that Luke that's in your class? Does he live anywhere around here?
No, why?
Well, he was cycling up and down the street this morning and he looked well shifty. Bet it was him.
Could be. It was him wrote on the board.
You're kidding. Well, if you knew that, why didn't you just tell Miss Ramsden?
Because I'm not a grass.
Oh, right, so you're just going to take the rap for him? You're stupid, you are. Right, well, if you're not going to tell her, I am.
No, you won't. Luke will just deny it anyway.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't be allowed to get away with it, because it's not fair.